Hello and welcome live in Japanese Garden, Bristol. Okay, so this is a follow-up from Tuesday's live. Okay, so if you haven't seen Tuesday's live and you're watching this, you might want to go back to Tuesday and then you'll understand what I'm talking about today. I thought I'd do a follow-up because I had problems. I explained the problems I had on Tuesday and I explained how I'm going to try and correct them. So I've done it, I've done what I said and it's working. So what I thought I'd do is show you what I've done in 4 days, because yesterday I've got it clear and everything is looking good. I've done a nitrate yesterday, and all clear. As I was going through the week, it was slowly getting better and better all week. So now I got it right. Okay, and the reason why I want to do this video is because I want to show you guys that you can get your pond clear if you do these basic things throughout the year. It's not just one thing. I recently had people contact me saying, your pond's so clear, how do you do it and stuff like that. And what I done, even after the live, I sent them the live and they said, brilliant, that's just what they need. So I'm pleased I can help people through my mistakes and how I look after my koi. Okay, so on Tuesday I explained all my filter system. I'm not going to go through that again. All I'm going to do is show you what's good in my pond. I'll show you the food again, give you a little reminder on why my pond went as foggy as it did. And if you remember on Tuesday, I showed the video. If you go look back at it, you couldn't see the bottom of the pond. You couldn't see halfway down the pond. Now I can see the bottom. I'm not there yet. I got 1 more day, probably 2 more days of changing the water, and I think I'll be there. So what I'll do is I'll turn it around. I'll show you the pond, how good the pond is. I'll show you the food again, and I'll do a fresh nitrate to show you how it's changed from Tuesday. Because Tuesday it was so high, it was the worst. And nitrate could be dangerous for the fish, as I explained on Tuesday. Right, so I'm going to turn the camera around. We'll have a little look around and then I'll come back to it. There we go. Oh, look, and there's some bonsais there if you want to buy some. I've got some lovely bonsais. I've got loads if you want some. Anyway, just message me. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Now, if you remember, the trouble is, this is because of the reflection of the sky, it's hard to see in the pond, but I'm going to try to hopefully show you how much clearer it is from Tuesday. If I can create a shadow over. Now on Tuesday I showed you that pump. I tried to show you that pump there and we couldn't see it. But there it is there, clear as day. If a fish don't go across it, you can see how clear that pond is now after 5 days. Well, 4 days it was clear. Today I've done another partial water change this morning. That's where my fresh water's coming in to set out of those two, which goes through the dechlorinator. There's the dechlorinator there. Got the sediment one, then 2 dechlorinators in there. Okay, and they're going round and out through there and topping up my pond. I have a bottom drain as well in my pond, which is only used for taking the water out. Now, I can actually see the bottom drain, but I can't. It's hard to show you on this video. It's the light. I don't know if you can see that pump right down there. When I showed you on Tuesday, we couldn't even see that pump. And this is how clear the water is. And also I had a lot of foam in my pond, and that is slowly going as well. And that's a sign there's something wrong with your water as well. There we go. That is clear. And I'm not going to do a water change tomorrow. I can't because I'm opening. But on Monday I would do another couple of water changes and that should be crystal clear. But I can actually see the pike at the bottom. I can't. You're seeing a reflection of the sky, which is very difficult. Let's see if I can get a side view now. But you can see how clear it is from Tuesday, hopefully, because you can see the fish a lot better now as well. Shame about the light. If the sun was out, it'd be brilliant, but the sun's not out. It's just light. The clouds are light. The clouds have the sun's coming through the clouds, which is causing me a problem. Just now it was fine, and now this has come out. I can even see the hose down there. He's just going across the hose there. So that's on the floor. That's 5 foot deep. So it's worked. Water changes. I added all the salt. My salt level's low now, so because it reduces when you change the water. So now I'm gonna get some more salting up that, and hopefully that'll help. You might see a couple flick now and then, but I'm gonna do that because the water haven't been right, and hopefully it's gonna get right now. There's the skimmer just there is working. Got a skimmer. You can see there's hardly any foam in the skimmer, so there's nothing poured. The top is clear. If my pond was covered in foam or muggy or bits on it, it'll all be piling up in there. There's hardly anything in there. So the water changes has really worked, which you should do once a week anyway, which I do once a week. So let's go around here. I'm gonna do a recap on the food. Okay, so this is what happened. I got this food from a dealer. He wouldn't tell me what it was because he wants to sell it as his own brand. So he went in his house, poured it out of the bag into a bucket for me, and I took it away. So I don't even know what I give my koi. That's what made my pond go muggy. I know it was because after about a week or so of putting it in, my pond started fogging up, the nitrite went up, and it all started going wrong. Now I stopped feeding the koi for 3 days, and then now I'm starting to slowly feed them back up again. So I do not recommend. I can't even tell you what it is, which might be a good thing because I don't want to put anybody down or out. But I just thought I'd tell you that if you ain't got something on the packet, don't buy it. Simple as that. Okay, so this is a food I recommend, which I think I will be buying next year. Is JPD. I used to use this. I haven't got it now. I got this for now because this is what I've been using this year, so I've kept with it. Saki Hakari. Okay, so that's what I'm using at the moment. Very expensive stuff. So this here is about £135 for 10 kilograms. There's quite a lot of money for 25 kilograms. So I'm happy that I know that this works with my pond. Okay, JPD. I know it works. Because that's what cleared my pond years ago. Right, okay, so let's do a little test, see if the nitrate is good. There you go, so I'm back now. Right, instead of messing around too much with the camera, I'll see if I can pull it down a bit. Actually, let's get this down. Excuse the filming. There we go. Okay, so what I got here, I did show you on Tuesday what I've done, but just to update, I got the nitrate here. Okay, I got 5 ml of water. It tells you on the card how to do it. Okay, so just recapping a little bit on it. You put 5 drops in, and wait 5 minutes. Oh God, one of these rings fell in on the other one. I've done 2 other samples here, which I'll show you in a minute, but you do 5 drops in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 5, 2 dropped out at the same time. So I seen it. You might not have seen it, but I seen it. Okay, so what the card tells you to do is give it a little shake around and then wait 5 minutes. So we'll put that to one side a minute. There, I've done ammonia. Now this is half an hour old now. Okay, so I've done ammonia. Ammonia is spot on. Really pleased with ammonia. That wasn't out in the first place anyway. Then I've done my pH. My pH is 7.5, which I'm happy with. I haven't done any of the others. They're the main 3 I'm more interested in. So that's what I've done. Okay, guys, while we're waiting for that, I got a charity opening on August the 12th. It's a Tuesday afternoon. So if you're interested, come see my garden. It's through the 6 weeks holidays of the children's holidays. So if you want to go to that, you can click on my website, click on the National Garden Scheme picture. There's a picture and there's a button below, click on that and you go straight to the booking and book yourself in. It's good. There will be a cup of tea. You purchase a cup of tea and it all goes to charity. 100% of it goes to charity. Well, goes to NGS charities anyway. I don't claim any of the money back. I give it all to charity because it comes out of Japanese Garden Bristol. So it's all 100% from me. The other thing is I am opening tomorrow, which is I'm looking forward to. It's the cream tea. It possibly will be the last cream tea this year. I've only done 2, so that's how it kind of shows you how many times I open in a year. Not very often. So if you do see the chance for a ticket and you want to come and see it, I wouldn't hesitate because they do go quite fast. And also, I got 2 tickets left for the 7th of August. And that's the only 2 I got left. I might be doing another opening of some sort on the 30th of August, but I'm not too sure at the moment. So I'm leaving that open at the moment. I'll decide this week. They all go up on my website. They go on my website. I do get people contact me, say about how to book it. It's simple. You go on the website, you see have a look at which one event you want to come to. And on each event, I've put the date so you know when it's actually open. So when you go in to book, you can go to that date to make things easier. Okay guys, so that's, I reckon that's nearly 5 minutes. I did look at the time, but I reckon that's nearly 5 minutes for the nitrite. There we go, totally clear. Really happy. So there we go, that was 4 water changes since Tuesday. I done a couple of big, probably about 25% water changes each day. One was a bit more than the others. And like I said, I've done one this morning as well, and I go do another one Monday, and I get that water back really clear. So there we go. Let me run through the things again on Tuesday of what the main things that you have to keep the water clear, because it isn't just one thing. You take one thing out, and you could cause yourself problems. Okay, so if you can't cover your pond in the winter to stop the leaves going in, then I suggest clean your pond. If you clean your pond, you get a head start on all your filters and for the year. Okay. Me, I put my koi inside, so they're out of the pond. Then I clean the pond in spring, and then they go back in, and they stay in the same water. They're in the same water. I built that 8-9 years ago. They're still in the same water. The same water that they live in gets transferred up, gets transferred back down. Okay, so it's always the same water. I don't go renewing the water. So if you do something that you want to clean your pond out, get a temporary pond, transfer your water into the temporary pond, put your fish into there, and then do the same to put them back. If the water's muggy, then you have to do water changes like I've done to get it clear. Okay, so that's what I do to get the pond clear first each year, okay? And that has worked really well. And then you're going to need a good pump. I showed you my pumps on Tuesday. I showed you my filters. You need good filters, good UV. I showed you them. Skimmer, always good to have a skimmer. Mine, I made myself out of a pressure filter with a pump in the bottom. That is on my YouTube if you want to have a look for it. Important, good food. As you can see, I put bad food in my pond and it ruined it. Clear went. I'm opening tomorrow, like I said. Now my water's all nice and clear. The visitors can enjoy the koi now, which is good. Which I was kind of getting a bit worried about because there's nothing worse than coming in, thinking you see the koi and you can't even see them. So there we go, nice and clear. So that worked. And I use clover leaf antlerweed to clear the algae. Generally at the beginning of the year, usually you do one at the beginning of the year and one about August time, July, August. But I explained on Tuesday what happened with mine, and that was I had to put 2 lots straight in. Right, so that's it, and I still got to thank Southwest Koi. I know that's back to front. Southwest Koi for their help on Monday. I'll be going back there, said to got some salt and stuff, and I'll be going there in the future for my koi products, because the guy I went to before has caused me a bit of problems. So I'm going to move on and find a new supplier, which is Southwest Koi. Okay, guys, so that shows you how to get your water clear. Okay, because on Tuesday was how to get your water, keep your water clear. But mine hadn't, so I showed you my problems. Now I showed you how I cleared the problem, and now I'm back to keeping my water clear. Okay, guys, so have a good weekend. Enjoy your weekend. I will do. I got an opening, and I think that's all the mentionings I need to do. Hopefully see you on one of my openings. It'll be great. Yeah, see you then. Have a good weekend.